Hey there, so good that you're decided to listen another one. And feel free to go outside while listening and go for a walk. It's very healthy and clears your mind. So as always, I invite you to join me outside and let's go for a walk. This video I wanted to dedicate to discipline, and especially that discipline is overrated in my opinion. Myself, I came from a family. I come from a family that always told me that I wasn't really smart, but I was very disciplined. So all the achievements that I got were because of my discipline and not because of how smart I was. And that's been told to me ever since, well, to this day, actually. So I was taught to value discipline a lot, and that it is all because of discipline that you can achieve hard. I had one of these rules, like you have to work hard because then you will get there. No matter what, you will get there. Just work hard. And during my PhD, and especially after the burnout I went through during my PhD, I discovered that discipline is super overrated. And it's not about working hard, it's about working smart. And then you really don't need that much of a discipline. And a lot of this has to do with, of course, habits. When you have the right habits and you do them basically every day, you have this routine, start-up routine to get in the right mindset of your day, for example, then, oh, it's quite windy, sorry. Then it is very, when it becomes a habit, then you don't need the discipline to get it going, right? It takes some time to form a habit, so the first days you will need some discipline in order to, get you through that first phase and make it a habit. But actually, a lot of these things are not because of discipline, but because of the productivity and the healthy habits you have. So think about, for example, your morning routine. What gets you in that right mindset in order to do your job or your task that you have to do? What do you start with on a day? Do you start with your email, which is also in another video? Don't start with your email, right? Or do you start with your focus task of the day to get all that fresh energy of the new day into what really matters that day? And not waste it on email, for example. So all these kind of things are habits you form, and which makes it way less, you can do way more with way less effort. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today, and tell you that discipline, especially in this way, is very overrated. Because I finished my PhD in half the time, and I really did not do that by working harder and being more disciplined. I made the right choices and the right I got these habits to work actually for me. So that is one super important thing when you want to be very productive. You don't really need discipline. Maybe yes, the first step of the way to get you into these habits, but then habits will take over, and you don't need that much effort in order to do the work and get it also in the right quality you want. Because that also makes working smarter is also about the quality, and not doing as much as possible, which is quantity and not quality. You can't have both. You might think you can, but you can't have both. So really, discipline is overrated. Try and form productive habits. So that is also my challenge for today. Think about how you yourself can work smarter instead of harder, and get rid of that discipline and be more, let those habits work for you. So feel free to yeah, share your insights, your examples, or what you actually want to make a habit to get rid of the discipline on that specific area. And that, you know, for example, your morning routine. Show me your morning routine. What is it you want to do to get you in that mindset and make it a habit so that it works for you and you don't have to have that discipline in order to make it work anymore. All right, let me know, very curious. And if you need any help, also, you know, put a comment down, a question down. I'll be happy to help. So feel free to do that. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe so you don't miss any of these provocating videos. And I'm happy to share all my insights and thoughts with you so you can be the best scientist you want to be and, you know, get that PhD or get that research done in the most efficient way and also in the most healthy way, you know, without burning out yourself, because that is definitely a risk that is very high nowadays in academia. All right, enough talk from me. Let's get something done, create a habit, and I will see you next time.